What's up, everyone? Live here on YouTube. Spiderz Mega Drafts 2026 Music City Mega Draft. Typically go live on Facebook. We're trying YouTube this time. So I'm going to wait here like I normally do to allow people to join us. It's a new vehicle for us, so hopefully everybody finds us. Let me see if I can post a link to help the people who didn't read. Everybody. Where's my Facebook here? Bear with me here as I do this. I swore I just had this up too. What's going on? Beautiful day here in Wisconsin. I think we hit 90 today. First time all year. It'll probably snow by Thursday. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, dude, you guys are joining. You guys are doing this fine. We have over 100 people right now. Good, good. This is like being anonymous. I can actually see comments now too. So Facebook was not allowing me that. But yeah, welcome everybody to 2026 Spiderz Music City Mega Draft. Live draft night. We'll be randomly drafting 912 players onto 76 teams twice. So, like always, let's wait for a few more people to join us. I'll go through all our house warming stuff. We'll hear some commercials here in the background. But PCB Spring Break 2026 was yet another smashing success. Weather was great for the third straight year in a row. So for those of you guys who rode off spring break in Panama City Beach, you've heard me say it a million times. Since we moved it to the end of April, it's been fantastic. The weather's been amazing. It's been in the 80s. I think we had literally it sprinkled for like an hour. And I'm talking sprinkle like enough where we just had to take the t-shirts off the racks that were outside. Otherwise, we played through it. There was no delays. It was beautiful. Home run derby, we had to cancel the home run derby on the beach. The waves are a little bit too rough. As you guys know, we have a few new guys on staff. We have AJ and Sam, and I didn't want to have those guys sitting out in the middle of the ocean or the Gulf, holding down those buoys. I mean, we couldn't get the buoys out there. To be honest with you, so it was rough. So we had to cancel the home run derby finals on the beach. We did the home run derby finals at the park. It was a blast. But Mike Fires brought home the belt for the men, and the women name escapes me off the top of my head. Ladies, I'm sorry, I forgot. I forget everything. But congrats to Team 2 on the championship in PCB. MVP was Matt Alveria. Gold Glove, Captain Chris Olt. And yeah, it was a blast. It was a good time as usual. Virginia Beach is officially on the clock right now. We have 60 teams coming this Saturday and Sunday at the Princess Anne Athletic Complex in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Once again, looks like we're going to have some great weather there as well. Should be in the 70s. Let's see here. Meet and greet's going to be Friday night. Friday night at the Shack. If you guys know the Twins, the DJs, they're the guys that hooked us up over there, getting us all set as far as the meet and greet Friday from 6 to 11. I think they got us going to. Games will start as early as 8, and we'll be playing all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Wayne, AJ, Sam, Trevor, the trailer's packed up. We'll be leaving here Thursday morning. Yeah, we'll be getting there Friday, setting up the tents, and then heading straight to the meet and greet. Then after Virginia Beach, we of course have the Windy City Mega Draft on the 4th of July weekend. 80 teams for that. We're still trying to put together a meet and greet, something formally for that. Last couple of years, we've been doing the Cubs game, which doesn't mean we can't do the Cubs game this year. I just know that I know some of the guys want to try something different. Maybe we'll try to find a bar to watch the Cubs game at, something closer. But the Wrigleyville experience is really cool, so I do encourage you that if you've never been there, go down and check out Wrigleyville and Wrigley Field, see Cubs game. Mile High Mega Draft. Mile High goes on sale June 12th. So put that on your calendars. Mile High is quickly becoming one of our most popular events. This will be our third year out there. It's going back to a 3-day event. It started out as a 3-day event. Then we went to a 4-day event last year. Now we're going back to a 3-day event. We have 10 fields there, so we can still knock out 100 teams. So we can still knock out 100 teams in Denver and have a really good time out there. We love it out there. We get there a day early, go golfing, which I'll get into more golf here in a little bit. But we go golfing out there. The ball flies. The weather's nice. It's beautiful scenery. So I encourage you, if you ever want to play ball in Colorado, head out there. All the games that I talked about, all the events are all 4-game guarantees. There will be no redraft in Virginia Beach. I apologize, guys. We only have 2 days, so we're gonna be running games all the way to like 10 o'clock, I believe, on Sunday. So we'll be pumping up those fields left and right. So we have no fields available for the redraft. But tonight we'll be doing Music City 1 first. Then we'll jump right into Music City 2. Both of those, of course, are 4-day tournaments as well. Both of them are also at Cane Ridge in Antioch, Tennessee. You guys can find the address and all the information at musiccitymegadraft.com. Now, musiccitymegadraft.com, that's also where you'll find your live rosters. I might pull it up here in a second. Figure out all my screens. There we go. So you'll head over to Music City Mega Draft. You'll click on 1 or 2. We're gonna hit 1. But if you're not in Music City Mega Draft, this is Music City 1, July 30th through August 2nd. You can join the waitlist. Tonight, we will be offering our optional add-on products, which I'll get into in a second. We have our playing game and uniform handout times. Games will start as early as 8 a.m. on Thursday. You want to be there. Some teams will have to be there as early as 7:15. You know what? Let's just check it out. Get their uniforms. So tonight, when you get drafted to a team, yeah, to move this camera, don't I? Hopefully you guys can see that all right. But some teams, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, will pick up their uniforms at 7:15 at Cane Ridge because they have 8 o'clock games. But games will start as early as 8. We will be playing double elimination games will start on Thursday night. So 24 of the 76 teams will have a second game on Thursday. So just because you knock out your 9 o'clock and your 9:10 a.m. game does not mean you're done for the day. So let me pound that one home. It does not mean you're done for the day. So you have to wait until the conclusion of the 520 games at 6:30. We'll do the seedings of the brackets, and then the double elimination brackets will start. Both Music City 1 and Music City 2 are 76 teams, so they're going to mirror each other, but they each will have different times and obviously different teams. So we have schedules on both of the pages. All right, so let's get back to the home screen. Live rosters. Once we complete the draft tonight, we'll have live rosters. You can click on there. If you don't hear your name called, simply search your name, any variation of your name. So if your name is Dan, you sign up as Daniel. Try Danny, Dan, Daniel. Look at all the variations before you contact us and say, hey, I was not drafted. I paid. Also, keep in mind, if you got on the prepaid wait list, that doesn't mean your name is going to necessarily be drafted tonight. It means you're going to get in the tournament. We made that agreement when we took that X amount of players on the prepaid wait list. We said we're going to guarantee you're going to get in. We just don't know when. So I know we already let in maybe 10 or 12 people because we had 10 or 12 people drop from the day we started signups until today. So that's just part of the game. We know that. This is the 59th draft, I think. Music City 1 will be the 59th draft, and Music City 2 will be the 60th draft we've done. So we know how this works. We know how this works. We know this game better than anyone else. People are going to drop, and that's okay. If you got to drop, the sooner you drop, the better chances you have at getting a more full refund. So it's all in the terms and conditions when you guys signed up. Anybody who drops after tonight, You'll get your money back less $120 because we're sending the jersey order in because we got to pump out thousands of jerseys in as little as 5, 6 weeks, and then get them back here, get them all sorted out, get them all packed up in the trailer. So we try to get these jersey orders out as soon as possible. So once again, if you have to drop, you go up to the top of this page at musiccitymegadraft.com or spiderzmegadrafts.com, and there's a up in the top menu, it says drop from an event. Click on that, fill it out, let us know. We're not going to be mad at you. We're not going to ask you questions. We just want to know so we can try to help fill that spot on your team. All right. So we went over live rosters, playing game, optional add-on items, a couple tournament specific stuff. These are going to be the official jerseys. My favorite, as you guys know, we're big Jack Daniels fans here at Spiderz. We're actually bringing Jack back to our event in 2021. 5 years ago, we bought a barrel. We selected our own barrel, and we had it bottled up. I think we had like 300 bottles made. Gave them away, most of them away as prizes. The other part of the barrel, Wayne and I drank. Yeah, 100%. We drank it. So it was good. It was good. So on the way back from PCB, we stopped into Jack Daniels. We taste tested a bunch of barrels again. We selected one. Those are getting bottled up. Our buddy Brandon Davis there is helping us get that all delivered and taken care of. We're gonna have it ready for Nashville. We're pumped for it. You guys saw the bottles before. I'll bring up the pictures. But we're going with the Jack Daniels theme. Music City One's got the black label, and Music City 2 has the Tennessee Fire, the Jack Daniels Fire, obviously knockoff. So those are the official jerseys there. We also have the bag tags. Music City 1 has this awesome black one, just like old number 7, the original blend. And Music City 2 will have the Tennessee Fire. Then we have your companion jerseys. These optional add-on products will be available until 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time, Sunday, June 7th. More than likely, they're going to stay up till 8 a.m. when I get here at the office on Monday. As soon as I get here, I'm taking them down and we're sending that order in. If you contact me at 10 a.m. that Monday and say, "Hey, can you sneak one more jersey in?" I cannot. I need to get these things in. That's the latest we can have it open till. So there you go. There's your chance to get these things. They're awesome. We'll talk more about the Jack Daniels later because I can't express how great these bottles are. These are not the Jack Daniels you mix a Jack and Coke with at the bar. That's just your regular Jack 7. Good stuff. But this is Single Barrel Select. Sits at their best rick houses on the top of Coy Hill. Most amazing tasting whiskey you're ever going to have. I do not recommend doing an Adam Banks and slamming a shot after you just won your championship game when it's 98 degrees and 100% humidity. You're probably going to hate it, but when you get back, throw it on a couple cubes, couple ice cubes, and you're going to love it. Once again, pickup game times are posted. Add-ons are there. Live rosters will be added and posted as soon as the draft is done. It's time for giveaways. This is the last of my housekeeping stuff, guys. I promise. It usually takes me about 15, 20 minutes to knock this stuff out, and then we'll start getting into names. First overall pick for each draft will get $250. They get their money back. All the prizes are available for pickup at the Spiderz tent on day 2 of the event. So once again, day 2 of the event, come to the Spiderz tent. Hey Ed, I want a bat. Hey Ed, I want a bat bag. Hey Ed, I want a bottle of Jack. Whatever your prize is, let me know, and then we'll give it to you on day 2. Day 1 is way too chaotic, as you guys know. A lot of you alumni, I've been there plenty. Day 1 is just, it's fun. It's not chaotic so much for you guys, but for us, just making sure that all the people are there, making sure all the jerseys are right, errors are made, making sure our tent's set up. I mean, it's just a lot of moving pieces for us to give out prizes on day 1. It's the headache. We're not trying to make you guys jump through hurdles, but day 2 is when we give out the prizes. You have to still be a player of the draft. You can't back out of the draft and then drive over to Tennessee real quick and say, "Hey, I want my $250," and then leave. You still have to be a player of the draft. So what we're doing tonight, the $250 the first pick, and the first pick is a vanity pick. We're gonna throw everyone's name in random.org. We're gonna grab a name, whoever that is, that person's getting their money back. They're not going to team 1, pick number 1. It's just a vanity pick for prizes. Then after team 20, we're gonna give away a bat, and you guys saw the bats we're gonna be giving away starting in Chicago. We're gonna have a few for sale here in Virginia Beach. But our new mic in, obviously, I'm gonna say the bat's awesome, the bat's fire, the bat's gas. It is. We hit it last Friday, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't swung a mic in a very long time, and we had some tips on this one on this makeup, and so this bat is super hot. But this is the bat we'll be giving away in Music City, and tonight's winners will be getting this bat as well. So after Team 20, we'll give away a bat. We're going to give away a custom Spiderz bump box. We have a partnership with Bump Box. We're starting up. Music City should be the first event we have them at. We might have some as early as Chicago, but I'm not going to guarantee anything for Chicago. But you'll see some Spiderz bump boxes bouncing around, prize packages, and some giveaways. But we'll be giving one of those away tonight after the Team 20. And this is after both Music City 1 and Music City 2. So Team 20 and then Team 20 after Music City 2. We'll be giving away a bottle of Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels. Got to be 21 to get that one. And one extra set of balls to a team. And that'll be 2 women's balls and 4 men's balls. Playing at Cane Ridge is fun, but if you smash a couple of those fields, you get into one, you hit one about 340, 350 plus, and they're in the woods and you're not getting them back. Well, you'll get them back, but you're going to come out probably with 6 spider bites and who knows what else is laying back there. Balls are definitely a premium, especially with prices today of balls. So we do that after Team 20, after Team 40, after Team 60, and then after Team 76. So once again, we'll be giving away a bat, a bump box, bottle of Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels, and a set of balls after Teams 20, 40, 60, and 76. We will not be selling bottles of Jack Daniels at the event. We cannot do that. We do not have a liquor license. That is a no-no. So all the liquor we give away is going to be just that, given away, and you have to be 21. So, all right. Showed you guys the bag tags. Showed you guys the liquor. We'll get into the number 1 draft pick. But before we do that, one more thing. This is the one we're kind of excited about. We're a lot excited about this one. We got the chance to meet this guy last summer and have a few drinks with him until like 4 in the morning. And it was a blast. John Daly's bar. That's where we're going to have our meet and greet for week 1 and week 2. Both will be Wednesday. I posted the times earlier. I don't remember off the top of my head. My assumption is they're going to be like a 7 p.m. to like 11 p.m. But I will post those and make sure everyone knows. But it's on Broadway, but it's towards downtown Broadway. So it's not like Broadway where you guys see like Morgan Wallens and Jelly Rolls and Kid Rocks. You go a little bit further down the road on Broadway, and that's where you'll find John Daly's. It's a good time. We're gonna have some shot specials. We're gonna give away some cool stuff, some shot glasses when you guys get there. Some golf ball shot glasses are pretty sweet, and tons of giveaways, tons of prizes. Mackin will be up there. I'm not sure what other parts of his DJ crew will be there, but that's the plan, anyways. So that's my housekeeping stuff at 18 minutes, so we can get this thing rolling here. I'll try to keep up with comments as they pop up, but I'm gonna be laser focused on trying to pronounce your guys' names. All right, let's get into our number 1 pick. No, maybe. There we go. All right, here we go. Pick number 1. Number 1 overall pick gets their money back on day 2. I have everyone's name in here. I'm going to randomize it 3 times. And after I randomize the first time, it'll show you that there are 912 people in here. So let's hit it the first time. Once I start reading names, we'll zoom in a little bit, where I know we can get a good look at the screen. So just making sure you guys can see. 912. In this scenario, Johnny Waldrop would have been 912. So all right, let's do it a second time. And one more time for Music City 1. number 1 overall pick, getting their money back. Vanity pick is Dwayne Holman. Dwayne Holman, congratulations, my friend. Day 2, find me, and we'll get you some cash. All right, so I'm just happy you guys followed directions. What are we sitting at? 388 people right now? That's good. All right, let's keep rolling here. So now we'll get into our dashboard using our proprietary software. With as much parity as possible, drafting these teams. Let's go. Give me 1 second, and while I do that, give you guys something to look at. If you guys remember, we used to have bands out. We used to bring bands out to Music City. It was a lot of fun, but it was super expensive. And you never know with all the humidity if it's gonna rain, if it's gonna be super hot. But we even had Big Wayne out there singing one year. He actually wasn't singing. I think he was asking somebody to move their car. But it looks like he's singing. All right. I need like a team back here. All right, here we go. All right, so you guys know the drill. Send this a little bit here. I do know we have a lot of first timers, so I'm going to walk you guys through this. There are 76 teams. You can see to the left, primary positions by sex. We have 68 males who said their primary position is a shortstop. We have 2 females that said their primary position is a shortstop. 68 plus 2 is 70. That means 6 teams will not have a primary shortstop. So we will draft somebody that has a secondary position that's a shortstop to those teams. As you can see to the right, there are 58 people who have a secondary position as shortstop. So somebody in your team after tonight will have a shortstop next to their primary or secondary position. Same thing with outfield. Third baseman, looks like we have like 90 third basemen. That's awesome. So everyone should have a primary third baseman. Everyone should have three outfielders that are primary. So it's second baseman and first baseman. So it's a pretty spread out draft. As far as the ladies, it looks like we have about 3.1, 3.2 girls per team. So that means every team's gonna have 3. Some teams will have 4, just like all our other drafts. But the best thing you guys have to do, the most important thing you have to do, is as a group, once you get drafted to a team, ask everybody where they play. Some people are probably sandbagging, signed up as a second baseman. They're probably a shortstop, signing up as a first baseman. They're probably an outfielder. I try to catch the people that I know that do that repeatedly, but I don't know everyone's name that well. There's a lot of first timers out there, but figure out where people play and figure out that playing game. Try to figure out your defense. Try to figure out a good offensive strategy because the playing game really doesn't count for 5 points. I mean, 5 points if you win. It does come into effect when you're chasing points to a national championship, but you're not going to get knocked out of the loser's bracket or into the loser bracket. It's just a seeding game. And very rarely does the number 1 seed win this thing. So use that playing game wisely. All right. Just want to go over that real quick. And now we are going to go and find my cursor here. We are going to randomize rosters. Actually, we're going to do it random. Let's get random.org. Well, that'll tell us how many times we do it. Make it fair. This is not the team. Team 1, what you're seeing here is just a sample. This is not team 1. Sorry, guys. I have a new setup every time I do this. You know what? I'm just going to do it 5 times. Only because I can't figure out my life. All right. This is the first time. Doesn't matter. Second time. Doesn't matter. Third time. Doesn't matter. Fourth time does not matter. This is the final time. What we see here will be the final rosters. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. We're going to take a peek at it real quick. Team 1, we have Paul Lopez, Marios, Danielle Collins. Let's remember those names before I hit finalize rosters. It's important. We'll go back to it and we'll read them off. All right, Marios. Let's go down to Team 76. Nicole and Erica. Nicole and Erica. Remember that. We're going to hit finalize rosters. All right. Man. Bill, what do you got going here? This is different. Bill, if you're watching this, give me a comment, man. You changed something up on me. Stick with me, guys. We're always making comment. We're always making. We'll straighten things up on the screen in a second. I just want to make sure before I do something, I don't blast this thing. All right, it says confirm it. All right. All right. Now, we are going to read these names off, but I'm just going to double check to make sure Team 1 has Raul, Marios, and Danielle. It's the first 3 names. Paul, Marios, Danielle. Good start. And let's get down to Team 76. Nicole and Erica. Boom. All right, we're ready to rock. Now, you guys get to hear me massacre names. Once again, if you do not hear your name called, doesn't mean you didn't get drafted. We'll just have to go back and search it when we post it. All right. I'm just going to test this real quick. All right. Team 1. Paul Lopez, Marios Burgos, Danielle Collins, Amador Lira, Robert Bryant, Derek Hardy, Josh Howard, Josh Weaker, Kwame Odom, Jonathan Scott, Alex Griffin, Melody Rowe, and that's it. Team 2. And for you newbies, real quick, you notice here on Team 1, there are 2 primary pitchers. Just because you have 2 primary pitchers, the first person who's drafted as a pitcher does not mean they are on the depth chart pitcher number 1. Simply means you have 2 pitchers. Figure it out. All right. Team 2. Anthony Fiorenza, Chris Taylor, Madeline Gwynn, Rusty Riley, Tanis Bowers, Alex Smith, Mark Georgilis, Josh Ward, Ryan Simonmark, Dustin Love, Jenna Shrimshire, and Marketta Hughes. I'm going to straighten this up for you guys a little bit. We'll zoom in. How about that? There you go. Is that better? Maybe a little bit. All right, we're gonna roll this for a little bit. Okay, team 3. John Shore, Cody Sherman, Leland Adams, Karen Whippy, Justin Flores, Benjamin McCulley, Owen Vahey, David Clark, Christopher Cincanti, Jose Gonzalez, Allison Williams, Laura Albertson. Team 4, Mike Fires, TJ Burchell, Ruth Maricola, James Richards, Jacob Gallant, David Dachenhausen, Robert Will, Michael Corbin, Keller Hyde, Andrew Frazier, Maria Gonzalez, and Sydney Clark. Team 5, Adam Abeda, Robert Pimentel, Brianne Shramsky, Justin Beek, Sean Melton, Kevin Williams, Brandon Gast, Michael Rivera, Ronnie Four, Matthew Luther, Sydney Herod, and Brooke Reimer. Team 6, Devin Wills, Keith T. Potter, Elia Redden, Joel Dyer, Will Neeson, James Allen. Guys, and James Allen, Jimmy Allen's going to be performing for us at both meet and greets at John Daly's bar. How awesome is that? Whether he rips out 1 song, 3 songs, or he's out there for 7 hours, he's not going to be out there that long. He'll probably give us a couple songs, but how cool is that? He's agreed to do that for us. I'm looking forward to that. Sue Campbell, Chris Canavan, Caleb Baltimore, Dalton Gibson, Jordan Williams, and Ashley Vasilla. Team 7, JJ Slusher, Timothy Miller, Crystal Hefner, Benjamin Silver, Troy Thomas, Daniel Adams, Josh Merklinger, Anthony Giordano, Levi Hanlon, Scott Fernandez, Christy Florentine, Heather Frolich. Team 8, Jeffrey Guzik, Daryl Lawson, Alyssa Thacker, Scotty Forney, Gray Taylor, Zach Stuckey, Mark Schuffer, Dwayne Holman, Patrick Biga, Jonathan Cruz, Brooke Andrew, and Tanya Boutwell Statham. Team 9, Gio Rodriguez, Rick Cable, Emily Winger, Marcus Underwood, Logan Alexander, Kyle Schofield, Michael Ledesma, Josh Wolf, Michael Hess, Jonathan Torres, Courtney Fawcett, and Amelia Shepard. Team 10, Anthony Patterson, Cody Stewart, Savannah Freeman, Julius Davis, Jamie Gonzalez, Matthew Dale, Brandon Black, Kenny Peach, Joe Scherer, Corey Wiedner, Amanda Esso, and Melinda Arbizo. Team 11, Jeffrey Pace, Charles Cox, Katie Brittain, Derek Riggins, Thomas Farr, Alex Stibber, Daniel Holder, Alexander Cash, Jose Gonzalez, Taylor Bowers, Mackenzie Smith, Samantha Anderson. Is the camera being goofy on you guys? I can't see. It's on a tripod. All right, don't go crazy on me. Let's try to zoom a little bit. You want me to zoom out? Hang on. You're not gonna see. Yeah, you can't see the team on one screen if you guys want to be able to read it. Unfortunately, I'll give it the old college try though. Give me a second, guys. What the heck? Is that any better? Boo. Good. All right. Cool. All right. Thank you for your patience. All right. I forgot what team we're on. Team 12, Taylor Cheek, Brian Hope, Ashley Thompson, Dominic Klein, Michael Lowe, Patrick Bentley, John Darius Johnson, Jesse Moreno, Nick Fabrizi, William Austin, Krista Guerra, and Sarah Lund. There, I'll stop it like that. All right. Lance Smith, Jonathan Schooler, Paola Bristol, Dalton Bolin, Zachary Tavapaw, Tyler Wessels, Shane Batiste, Tyler Gatlin, Manny Brand, Joshua Bridgeford, Rain Wells, and Gabriela Negreiros. That was Team 13. Team 14. Team 14. Cody King, Quillen Ogle, Chelsea Barnes, Brian Urban, Matt Lane, Jeremy Narcomi, PJ Rodriguez, Joseph Orteco, Andrew Hughes, Josh Osborne, Mariah Curtis, and Amber Darwin Jackson. Team 15. Ooh, too much. Sorry, guys. Paul Dinicola, Thomas Cox, Devin Welsh, Marlon Hammonds, Tony Gonzalez. There's two Tony Gonzalez. You guys will hear these today. So there's two Tony Gonzalez. There's a couple other people who have similar names, like Zachary Smith. George Schock, Jason Bolding, Jermaine Chaplin, Marco Miranda, Lolly Brown, and Elia Baradas. Team 16. Samuel Dalton, Anthony Walker, Krista Main, Colby Sampson, Warren Sullivan, Lieris Jones, Anthony Turner, Gary Benjamin, Justin Carazal, Cameron Switzer, Michaelan Smith, and Brittany Nelson. Team 17. And those of you just joining us, this is Music City 1. 2026 Music City 1. Hunter Koshki, Ryan Terry, Kerry Furman, Marcos Juhaz, Nathaniel Church, Justin Stoddard, Scott Barlow, Matthew Moore, Jason Gill, Carlos Garcia, Susan Schreiner, and Claire Spleff. Team 18. Robert Clark, Burl Sheely, Casey Jacobs, Sean Ketcher, Chris Lara, Ken Thorne, Kyle Gitzel, W.C. McCool, William White, Landon Gentry, Amy Roberts, and Michelle Strumke. Team 19. Felix Chaveria, Thomas Hanners, Lissa Lewis, Dwayne Stewart, Eric Webster, Warren Egan, Mark Gallanet, Craig Linden, John Moore, Trenton Jones, Bree Moyers, and Sarah Johnson. Team 20, and we'll rip out some prizes. Team 20 is Alex Johnston, Scott Stone, Jordan Stepuzek, Sydney Idlemong, Joshua Owens, Austin Marcelet, Will Clark, Austin Gwynn, Jose Vega, Hector Perez, Zoe Richmond, and Jamie Papi. All right, that was Team 20. Here's where we give away some prizes. So let's pull up the random.org. I was thinking back, was it 2021 or 2022 Music City when we tried running carnival games? Like, we just made up carnival games and we gave away bats and gloves and whatnot. And we had like 5 tents of random games. I was doing a game, Wayne, Javi, Crystal, maybe TikTok. And it was a matter of 10 minutes. And Crystal had given away like 15 bats. And we're like, what the heck are you doing? But yeah, that one backfired. We gave away like $15,000 in prizes in a matter of 20 minutes. Lesson learned. We can't do that again. But for those of you who won those prizes, good for you. All right, I'm gonna randomize this one time for the bat. Here we go. Tierra Penrod. Tierra Penrod, you won yourself a bat. Congratulations. All right. I know, I just murder all these names. I try my best. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. Okay. All right, let's do it again for the bump box. This will be a custom Spiderz bump box. I don't have the design done yet. We're still waiting. Playing some communication back and forth, some games here with the bump box representative, but we'll get down. Joshua Boyd, what's going on, Josh? Joshua Dale Boyd wins a bunk box. I don't think Josh has won any prizes in 59 drafts. All right, the next one is going to be for a bottle of the single barrel Spiderz Select Jack Daniels. I kid you not, there were bottles going for $600 from the same Rick House that ours came from last year or last time. It was us and Eric Church had like the two top bottles from. It was amazing. I have one bottle left. I'm gonna bring out on June 6th, which is my daughter's graduation. Actually, I'll bring it out on June 24th on our party. But yeah, otherwise, my bottles will be gone. Here we go. Hannah Hasenauer. You won yourself a bottle of Jack. Good Jack. And if you guys do not claim your prizes, I am going to drink them. All right, extra team set of balls here. Let's do. Let's get random.org. Where are my numbers? There we go. 1 through 76. You guys can't see that, can you? Let's do this. Now you can see it. All right, I'm going to generate it twice. Winner, Team 70. You're getting an extra set of balls. 4 men's, 2 women's. Boom. All right, let's get back into the draft. I have a TV mounted here in my office. That's what you're looking at. It's not easy. It's super dark in here. All right. Team 20. Jesus Perez, Buddy Warden, Kelsey DeBoard, Thomas Norville, Kyle Miller, Brian Jones, Juan Villafane, Dean Main, Larry McCullen, Gage Lemon McCoy, Trinity Dalton, and how much of the first year bottles? They were going for like $600. At the tournament, I don't think they were going for much more than $100. But these are the same single barrel selects you can find at the liquor store for like $60 right now. So they're a good bottle. It's a great bottle of whiskey. Trinity Dalton and Sierra Mettinger. Team 22. Casey Klimek, Judson Waldrop, Jenna Heckthorn. Jenna, hopefully you're bringing some friends with you, some furry friends. Lee Parsons, Jeremy Shepard, Efren George, Gabrielle Rios, Jeremy Beavers, Michael Lee, Austin Andrew, Joseph Schroeder, and Jessica Johnson. Team 23, Daniel Navarez, Kendall Smith, Lacey Briggs, Ashley Slipman, Darian Scott, Cody Dixon, Clint Garrett, Kevin Adams, Matthew Miller, Matt Spickard, James Lane, and Christine Andriozzi. Team 24, Nick Sprague, Nick Sargent, Taylor McConnell, Raylan Sanchez, Corey Bullis, Tiambre Coleman, William Seeley, Paul Snipes, Charles Null, Nathan Cones, Tristan Lewis, and Paula Jameson. Tristan Lewis is going to be a captain, guys. So get to know that name. Team 25, Topher Johnston, David Clark, Lee Courtney Jester, Alyssa Densmore, Matthew Claiborne, Cameron Lauer, Jerry Watson, Jason LaRose, Devin Hernandez, Daniel Haught, Damon Lashley, and Audra Grigsby. Cam's going to get close to being a captain as well. Team 26, Alex Garcia, Josh Hall, Brittany Ballard, Mariana Santos, Marlon Bennett, Clay Holcomb, Monte Harris, Sean Aguilar, Billy Black, Kane Feinberg, Colby Davis, and Shauna Stex. Team 27, Daniel Schmidt, Bill Schmidt, Courtney Barnes, Kerry Graham, Chris Sathakis, Brandon Apple, Josh Harris, Derek Francis, Ty win. You like that, Ty? 59 drafts later, I pronounced your last name right. Martin Brown, Allen Robertson, and Lexi Jones. Team 28, Brandon Hayes, Jeff Matthews, Renee Atkins, Tina Watson, Jeffrey Baldwin, Zachary Redden, Adalberto Montero, David Reeves, Jonathan Calron, Ben Jackson, Joe Tomes, and Taylor Moody. Team 29, Briley LaRue, Trinity Kaufman, Amaris Miller Godsey, Marissa Garcia, Ryan Williams, Ira Strain Bay, Tim Kinsey, Brandon Sharp, Daniel Jacob, Lawless Taylor, Caleb Burris, and Shyla Scramstead. Team 30, Devin Carver, David Quintana, Danielle Giordano, Autumn Lem, Billy Spittler, Frankie Mendez, Ryan Erickson, Matthew Shirley, Sean Wilson, Clint Smith, Damian Cotto, Gretchen Peterson. Team 31, Brian Gordon, Cody Bozarth, Bethany Hardy, Brisa Banda, Josh Higginbotham, Jesse Ronseville, Christopher Wedgeworth, Tyler Beckham, Alejandro Quintrana, David Yesbick, Tierra Penrod, and Matt Corbin. Team 32, Tony DeBoard, Mike Hayward, Heather Fisher, Sheena Gerner, Kyle Harris, David McDonald, George Schock, Jaya Pillai, Raymond Halso, Matthew Graziano, Kelly Porter, and James Rossi. Team 33, Darren Lucas White, Albert Stewart, Skylar Stywart, Aaron Herbert Stywald, Anthony Karcher, Thomas Beasley, Mark Garza, Michael Rodriguez, Christopher Schiller, Drew Ryan, Lisa McDonald, and Kara Song. Team 34, Tyson Beatty, Lane Brindley, Ashley Matzek, Haley Cooner, Coriante Turner, Aaron Hall, Kevin Crocker, Jordan Patterson, John Ferry, Hunter Hicks, Ashlyn Roach, and Alyssa Laney. Team 35, getting closer to another giveaway here, guys. Team 35, Justin Butts, Cody Weber, Jessica Willis, Kimberly Gallo, Michael Arnone, Brent Martin, Elias Barajas, Darren Krieger, Dale Reed, Jermaine Donaldson, Hannah Timmons, and Crystal Corley. Team 36, Joshua Wilson, Gregory Beard, Macy Charleston, Brittany Myers, Gary Bednar, Ari Benjamin, Alex Mercurio, Tyler Dow, Michael Dominguez, Brian Moore, Caitlin Walp, and Taylor Moiser. Team 37, Sean O'Connor, Jesse Reynolds, Lizzie Arnett, Jory Putz, Ashton Blackburn, Kevin Vensko, Cedric Riggs, Jeffrey Munn, Richard Gallegos, Michael Witzel, Nicole Horn, and Kia Navarrete. Team 38, Sean Howland, Andrew Sperry, Christina Pitts, Rosie Gonzalez, Sean Andrew Anderson, Travis Gundoff, Darren Spack, James Reeves, Brian Nolan, Joshua Stuckey, Ashley Rogers, Terry Vensice. Team 39, Alan Turner, Jared Smock, Jenna Taylor, Alex McQueen, Roger McClendon, Michael Gessling, John Pruitt, Chris Rimsher, Travis Williams, Kenneth Flaherty, Taylor Bridgman, Liddy Sugg. Team 40, Andrew Meyer, Keith Trammell, Mackenzie Myers-Riggs, Emily Case, Roy Montry, Luis Perez, Todd Densmore, Hector Valentin, David Linares, Robert Garza, Brooke Bertoni, and Haley Patterson. All right, let's get away from stuff real quick here. Bat, bump box, whiskey, balls. Let's find the page here, though. We'll do the balls first. I'm going to generate it one time to speed this up a little for you guys. One time here. Winner of balls will be team 14. And I'll get to the list again. Randomize it one time each for each of the prizes. Give away a Mikan Spiderz Freak going to Troy Thomas. Troy Thomas, congrats. And the bump box will be going to Custom Spiderz bump boxes. I'm pretty pumped about this. Trying to bring some new prizes for you guys. Benjamin Silver. Benjamin Silver. And Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels bottle is going to go to... These bottles are awesome too. They have the Spider logo lasered in the side of them, etched in the bottles. Going to Jordan Patterson. Awesome. All right, back to the draft here. We are on team 41. Justin Timmons, Jonathan Goolsby, Aaron Moretti, Brittany Rome, Orlandis Williamson, Tim Greenwood, Justin Johnson, Steve Brown, William Terrell, Nathan Jackson, Cheryl Bogue, Marie Ray. 42, Eric Hand, Joe Bowers, Daisy Brown, Michelle Orr, Ryder Groves, Jordan Arredondo, Alfred Frazier, James Fat Mac and Hall, Lorenzo Denny, Kyle Keelan, Stephanie Eicher, and Christy Asher. Team 43. Aaron Osborne, Balin Oswalt, Aura Cabos, Adri Gallegos, Danny Martin, Mecky McCary, Mike Conley, Tyler Clinton, Zachary Halferty, Maurice Jackson, Ashley Kennedy, and Katrina Smith. Team 44. Balin Whitehead, Blason Whitehead, sorry, David Melchore, Jasmine Mareg, Marlene Ramirez, Aaron Brown, Brandon Lindsay, Anthony Hanna, Jeremy O, Jared Scott, Pete Cossio, Crystal Laird, and Melissa Wade. Team 45, BJ Boston, Kevin Majors, Lindsay Obradovich, Janelle Wilson, Dan Slager, Joey Reams, Ryan Chavez, Jason Brown, Sherman Roberts, Brian Gonzalez, Katie Bonner, and Melissa Wilson. Not a bad squad. Thomas Maloney, Paul Mitchell, Kimberly Wood, Heather Etheridge, Ryan Brolman, Ivan Grandos, Garrett Bruno, Tanner LeFew, Eric Kimber, Justin Collins, Tori Williams, and Brittany Earp. Now, it took me, for Ty Wynn, it took me 50-some drafts to get his name right. I wish everyone had last names like Guyton, Wilson, Rogers, Jones. This is going to be a good one here. Cranston Holden, Chris Guyton, Trista Wilson, Yanitza Barrero, Trey Rogers, Quentin Jones, Chris LaCurse, Rob Giles, Courtney Kavanaugh, Jill Sen, Chloe Tubbs, and Mary Holder. Team 47, you guys are a breeze. All right. Team 48, Craig Lorenzi, Ryan Fisher, Megan Barlow, Jaden Roberts, Dustin Klimek, Luis Williams, Hendrik Witherell, Brian Werlau, Alan Blyce, Gabrielle Linares, Tara Holm, and Brittany Robbins. Team 49, Ryan Doherty, Ryan Plant, Carrie Padilla, Alice Nolan, Joseph Hopf, Michael Gender, Justin Barnes, Devin Johnson, Brendan Kraft, Dre Laney, Jenny Maxwell, and Nicole Castor. Team 50, Benjamin Rangel, Rob Duncan, Amber Seiler, Haley Strophy, Raymond Jones. Where's the Blaze? Someone said Blaze is how you say it. Did I miss one? Raymond Jones, Thomas Tevapaw, Hedrick, Corella, Kyle Johnson, Kanye Watts, Jeremy Strickland, Caitlin Sarantino, and Alan Ragunin. Alana Ragunin. Alana. Dude, I'm reading a screen 9 feet away from me. I'm old. My eyes suck. Man, I need a drink. I need a whiskey. Team 51. John Redden, Daniel Bogue, Abby Mary Glass, Brooke Simpson, Andrew Bates, Kevin Martin, Jeff Kehoe, Max Knaus, Willie Clark Jr., Alberto Ramos, Alexis Cox, and Sierra Decker. Team 52. Kili Kao, Donovan Pope, Larissa Gallegos, Chelsea Henderson, Derek Hogsett, Dave Donkey, Derek Hanners, Justin Wilkie, Jesse Luna, Ryan Goldman, Trevor Buchanan, and Jennifer Harrell. 53. Devin Zen, Derek Schneider, Ryan Webster, Sarah Manning, Ryan Bauman, Tyler Boyer, Jonathan Pruitt, DJ Ward, Robert Garcia, Lucas. My man Lucas, we missed Lucas in PCB. He makes awesome jambalaya, and I don't know if he's gonna bring some. He'll bring some to Nashville. Brian Heiss and Rochelle Sato. 54. Ryan Smith, Tracy Harris, Courtney Davis, Nikki Burdine, TJ Penrod, Heath Terrell, Jeremy Murray, Robert Daughtry, Miguel Vargas, Chris Whitenick, Randy Christensen, and Christy Heim. Team 55, Austin Talley, Keith Peters, Jessica Montgomery, Jill Switzer, Dalen Wickerham, Damari Banks, Johnny Waldrop, Dale Rowley, Michael Pericosi, Donald Garrison, Rob Lewis, and Katie Coley. Team 56, John Rosa, Paul Udell, Morgan Prock, Rachel Cloud, Logan Cole, Carl Schrader, Tony Gonzalez, Taylor Greer, Stormy Leonard, Alan McCarter, Joshua Kehoe, and Desiree Uribe. Team 57, Matthew Strange, Cecil Cervantes, Katie Stamper, Michael Martin, Blake Quant, Thomas Krell, Scott Northcutt, Justin Watson, Eric Birch, Chelsea Bertaglio, Damon Banks, and Kennedy Gastilla. Team 58, Jared Thomas, Lee Edwards, Samantha Surface, Joshua Carroll, Griffin Spires, Anthony Anazadia, Ethan Wynn, Manuel Laderos, Robert Hoagland, Amber Isha, Douglas Bonas, and Constance Robinson. 59, Jason Holcomb, Casey Quinlan, Danielle Salas, DJ Vermeiler, John Kobos, Steve Hagedorn, Jeff Vahey, Sean Crow, Derek Pegram, Sarah Burns, Joseph Stewart, and Ariana Medrano. Did you guys see that four-wheeler, the mini four-wheeler that Chicken Wing made for me in PCB? He's making some upgrades, putting some nitrous tanks on it, all that good stuff. Hopefully we'll have it back for Virginia Beach. Might be Chicago, but if you see a old dude ripping by you on a little yellow four-wheeler, it's me. All right, Team 60, and then we'll give away some stuff. Travis Winger, Mark Miller, Samantha Wright, Dylan Dennison, Cody Moss, Giovanni Rodarde, Brandon Davis, Angel Serta, Antonio Thompson, Casey Melton, David Coleman, and Ashley Nolan. All right, let's get some stuff away. Let's get to our random.org. First person here is going to get a bat. The Spiderz Mega Freak bat. These bats are good. Here we go. Winner of the bat is John Shore. John Shore, congratulations. You won a bat. Redeemable on day 2 of the event. Once again, day 2 of the event, Friday. All right. The winner of the custom Spiderz bump box Ashley Stevens. Congratulations, Ashley. And a bottle of Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels. Not for sale, because we legally can't sell these, is going to Stephen Brown. And the extra set of team balls, 4 men's balls, 2 women's balls, is going to go to team number 45. Boom. All right, 16 more teams, and we're jumping into Music City 2. We're at a good pace here. These used to take us like 2 hours per draft. Usually the first 35 minutes was me figuring out how to work the computer. Some sort of technical difficulties. But this one went back to keeping it simple. All right, here we go. Team, what do we got? 61. Joshua Gore, Marco Miranda, Brooke Timlin, Richard Elkin, Edward Clark, Andrew Wallers, Brandon Blaylock, Vernon Allen, RJ Toller, Desiree Franciscus, TJ Norman, and Christine Bachman. 62. Colin B., Jennifer Eberhard, Herbert Troop, Donald Morley, Austin Gronsky, Jeremy Hickman, Christian Navarro, Colby George, Cal Jones, Jillian Bonner, Nam Nguyen, and Katie Willis. Team 63, Parker Wolfenbarger, Minerva Gomez, Minnie, Joshua Sanders, Jeff Johns, Jeremiah Barrett, John Daughtry, Stephen Mitchell, Arthella Porter, Kenneth Roberts, Shanna Schmoody, Austin Young, and Jennifer Harris. Sorry, Shana. 64, Andrew LaFontaine, Jolanda Harrell, Robert Webb, Corey Marvin, Ronnie Brooks, Austin Townsend, Oscar Truitt, Seth Naranjo, Barrett Logan, Michelle Summers, Scott Forney, and Gracie Bolding. Team 65, Tyson Miller, Janie Turney, Danny Herring. Janie's probably mad because she can't put her name in all caps anymore. So this puts it down into capital first letter, and then the rest are all lowercase. But Janie's a legend. So Tyson, Janie, Danny Herring, Angel Ortiz, Krishad Ferguson, Brennan Corbetta, Ryan Hill, Chris Zambrowski, Victor Prado, Sarah Zander, Elvin White, and Jamie Oswald. Team 66, Jay Jennings. Welcome back, Jay. Justine Kinsman, Jericho Curtis, David Reed, Stephen Ort, Sean Barger, Nick Thomas, Jonathan Kern, Lane Lohr, Stephanie Fleming, John Moore, and Kaylee Mothershed. That's a pretty solid team, too. Team 67, Zachary Dolan, Carly Anderson, Anthony Barber, Kyle Schmidt, Nate Robinson, Brian Addis, Chuck Blunk, Matt Agee, Stephen Graham, Kim Kehoe, Keith Martin, and Dawn Grass. All right. Team 68, Logan Jordan, Amanda Nault, Madison Mosley, Jeffiano Palazzalo, Dustin Johnson, Michael Sawyer, Carl Williamson, Brock Bowery, Robert Gallagher, Dan Darling, Kevin Corbin, and Leslie Benavides Cow. Okay. Team 69, Devin Threkeld, Justin Makowitz, another legend right there. Kinsey Sanderford, Michael McClendon, Nicholas Myers, Brandon Sabala, Joshua Conroy, Christopher Baker, John B. Davis. Speaking of legends, and it's going to be hot. It's going to be a hot weekend. John, dress accordingly. Josh Johnson, Ashley Stevens, and Memory Ryan. That's going to be a fun team. Team 70, Nicholas Morello, Joshua Boyd, Angela Wagney, Jason Jarrell, Joseph Montgomery, Damian Drummond, James Sharp, Lejuan Lenore, Ryan Wood, Cody Lucas, Taylor Calvert, and Jen Morales. Team 71, Cassidy Moss, Trevor Clark, Corey Locker, Josh Machado, Justin Stoffenbill. Where we at? Brandon Beasley, Stephen Colbert, Daniel Payne, Tyler McRail, Jeremy Burr, Shelly Wood, and Natalie Crimmins. 72, Shaylee Bomer, Rusty McClendon, Joshua Hicks, James Thacker, Kyle Furby, Jacob Goristiza, Derek O, Keith Shepis, Krishawn Beasley, Justin Stevens, Tana Densmore, and Julia Richardson. Team 73, Haley Irving, Kevin Berner, Linnell Ortiz, Andrew Vigil, Nick Menino, Jesse Spooner, Wes Bawley, Zarek Davis, Cody Eicher, Greg DeVilma, Jessica Kavanaugh, and Nicolette Maddox. Sorry, Nicolette. Team 74, Ashley King, Dan Smith, Joe DiTomaso, Andre Herrera, Donald Dalton, Kenneth Toilette, Paxton Carpenter, Brent Lozano, Ken Bruno, Shane Riley, Bethany Gitzel, Hannah Hasnor. Team 75, Javonth Rose, Manny Gomez, Dre Williams, Arvin Ramesh, Dean Sullivan, Tyler Smith, Eric Goddard, John Martin, Riley Rodriguez, Matt Crisco, Jenny Gaden, and Nicole Petronio. Nicole's got a few home run derby titles on her belt, anyways. Her name's on a few belts. And let's get to Team 76. Wrapping up, Music City 1, Nicole Medina, Jesus Alvale, Chris Barkis, James Baldwin, Shaden Carter, Mike Hill, Ernest Spikes, Julian Talley, Michael Prophet, Timothy Coyne, Wendy Campfield, and Erica Webster. That is your Music City 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rip out a few more winners from this group, and then we'll move into Music City 2. I'm going to grab myself a drink, and we'll keep this show rolling here. Let's get these winners out of the way. Everybody was in Music City 1. Thank you for sticking around. Don't leave yet, though. We're going to talk golf tournament after these guys, real quick here. All right. Extra set of balls, Music City 1. The last set of winners is going to go to Team 8. Bat winner is going to go to Miken Spiderz Freak. Two-piece. Gabrielle Linares. Gabrielle Linares. All right. The custom Spiderz bump box. I don't know why, but I'm kind of really excited about these. Hopefully the partnership works out good. David Dachenhausen. All right. And then the bottle of Single Barrel Select. It's going to go to Anthony Walker. Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels. Anthony Walker. Like I said, our last batch, we had bottles. Us and Eric Church had bottles going as high as $600 in the secondary market. And I know a lot of you guys still have them. I encourage you to not sit on it and say you have a $600 bottle of whiskey. I encourage you to open it Do not mix it with anything. Take a drink of it. Enjoy it. Man, this stuff was so good. I'm just let you guys look at that for a little bit. All right, I'm gonna get things set up here for the second draft. I'm gonna talk about golf tournament. You guys know we've been trying to do golf here for a minute. The Tuesday in between Music City 1 and Music City 2, we are going to be hosting a golf tournament. We're still trying to finalize all the details with the golf course. Not gonna lie, the golf pro's been kind of slacking. He hasn't been calling us back. So I think I might change it to a different golf course because I'm not patient. When I think we bring a bunch of business somewhere, I think that they should be welcoming and work with us. And I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that reception, so I might be taking it to a different golf course. So before I tell you which golf course, that Tuesday is the day we're planning. So if you're playing Music City 2, you might want to come in a couple days early. It'll start earlier in the morning, probably 9 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Um, I'll launch those details once I have it. You know what? It's gonna start at 9 a.m. I'm not starting at 8 a.m. There's no way. Monday it's off limits because we need a day just to kind of recoup from the weekend from weekend one. So if you are playing weekend one, you're not playing weekend two. Stick around. I can think of worse places to hang out for a day or two. Nashville's a ton of fun. But yeah, golf tournament. We'll get some more details out on that soon. But the Tuesday in between Music City 1 and Music City 2. Now let me get things set up for the second draft, Music City 2. I just got to get my random.org back over here to get the right people in. And then we'll get this thing rolling. Hopefully, you guys are having a good start to your spring. Those of you guys who have kids are probably out of school here this week or last week, maybe next week. But summer's here. Chicago's going to be a blast. It's always a blast. All right, there's my Sin City 2 or Music City 2. So let's bring that over here. Get it loaded up. All right. So if any of you guys just joined us, you weren't part of Music City 1, but you're part of Music City 2. If you go to, let's start this puppy over. Not over, but if you go to events, Music City 2. If you're not in Music City 2 yet, join the wait list. For those of you guys who are on the prepaid wait list, you might not be in now, but you're going to get in. Those guaranteed spots that are already sold out, those you'll get in at some point. So you don't hear your name tonight, don't panic. Because it said right in the details, you might not get in till a week before the event. Plan on it, you're going to get in. We've never, ever, ever had to give a refund to anybody in the prepaid wait list. And if we don't get you in, you get 3 times your money back. But at this point, we could give you 10 times your money back because it doesn't happen. But I'm still going to stick to 3 because I don't want to chance it at 10. Join the wait list there. Once we get past the prepaid wait list, we go to the wait list to fill any spots that are opened up. If you need to drop from an event, you go to the top of all these pages at spiderzmegadrafts.com. Drop from an event, click on that, put in all your information, and then it comes to us. You don't even have to talk to us. If you can't make it, let us know as soon as possible. It helps you get a better refund back based on the time you drop, based on the terms and conditions. And it also helps us replace you on the team that you just left. Playing game uniform handouts, that button here. Come over here, find out what time you play. Games start as early as 8 a.m. on August 6th, that Thursday. Both events, championship games, are right around 8 p.m. at night, the if games. So it's a full weekend. It's a full weekend. Do not try to get a flight out at 2 o'clock on Sunday and leave your team hanging. If you leave early, you forfeit all prizes and points. So do not leave early. There is your disclaimer. Live rosters will go here once the drafts are done. You'll click on there and it'll take you to your live rosters. and you'll be able to search your name. So if you don't hear your name called or you're just watching the video now, search your first name, search your last name, search your nickname, whatever name you use at registration. All right, there's that. I don't need any of this. So let's get to the software. All right, where's my cursor? There we go. All right, so now we're gonna build a new roster. Let's see if we got any questions here. Yeah, all the add-ons. Yep. I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't go over to add-ons. We'll go that in a second. Add-ons, official jerseys, bag tags. I gotta call bag tags in front of me, actually. Hang on. I'll dangle them in front of the camera. This will be a nightmare. Yeah, what do you think of that, huh? That's terrible. Sorry, guys. Scratch that. Bag tags, official jerseys, companion jerseys are all open until June 6th, 7th. 11:59 p.m., June 7th. It's Sunday night. That Monday morning, I'm coming to the office. I'm downloading all the orders, and they are being sent out. So that is your warning. All right, we're building rosters for Music City 2. Let's get this thing rolling. Before we get into this, I'm going to do the number 1 overall pick, and then we'll pull the teams. Thanks for your patience, guys. We're cooking here. It's 8:16 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's pull my random.org back up. All right, I'm going to randomize it 3 times to get it cooking here. The third time, the person who's number 1 will get their money back on day 2 of the event. All right. Randomization number 1. We'll go all the way to the bottom. You'll see there's 912 people in there. 912. Perfect. Number 2 doesn't count for anything. And we'll do one more time. Rachel Pope. Congratulations, Rachel Pope. You have won your money back for Music City Mega Draft 2. All right. Now, let's find our other screen. We are going to randomize this. I did 5 times last time. Let's do 6 times now. But once again, this draft's a little bit different. Music City 2, we only had 60 people sign up as a primary shortstop. 76 teams, that means there's 16 teams that will not have a primary shortstop. You'll have a secondary shortstop. There's not many secondary shortstops as well. Tons of pitchers out there. Outfielders, we got plenty of outfielders. Everyone should have 3, 3.5 primary outfielders. Third baseman, looks like we have enough third baseman to cover it. Second baseman, we have enough second baseman to cover it. So everyone will have a primary first baseman, second baseman, third baseman, pitcher. A couple teams will be short on shortstop, and everyone will have at least 3 primary outfielders. Use your playing games wisely and figure out who can play different positions. Don't burn out your people. Nashville's hot. Nashville in August, for those of you guys who play there, or those of you guys who live there, it's not playing around. People think Texas is hot. Nashville in August, the only reason why it's like palatable is because we've been acclimated throughout the entire summer and we're into August. But it's going to be all of mid 90s, low 90s, mid 90s, and it's going to be 95% humidity. So be prepared. Cambridge is a great spot. You can bring coolers in there. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Just pick up your trash. Pick up your trash. Be respectful. You guys know the drill. All right. We said we're going to do this 6 times. Probably should have said something lower, but I said 6. All right. Randomize once. It's done. Randomize it twice. Third time. Fourth. You guys can see these names changing. 5th time. And the next time will be the final time. We'll start ripping these names off. The final time is going to be now. Let's get the names of the first 3 people on Team 1, Sam, Antonio, and Alexandria. And then let's check out Team 76. So Sam, Antonio, and Alexandria. Let's go down to Team 76. Just so we know when I finalize things that things should be fine, but Kaylee Sorrento and Nolan Stout. So Kaylee and Nolan are the first 2 on Team 76. Those jerseys are awesome. All right, so let's go up and finalize this roster. So it saves it. It kicks it to the page we need it. Finalize rosters. Confirm the import. Yep, we okay that. Here we go. Make sure Team 1. Sam, Antonio, and Alexandria. It's a good start. Let's check 76. Just to be sure. Kaylee and Nolan. Perfect. All right. So those of you guys, so some of you OGs out there, I don't know who's out there watching right now, but some of you OGs, if you guys remember our very first draft number 1, 2018, we had Emma and Rachel, our interns, and we literally we put everyone's name on a piece of paper. I think we had, what do we have? 20, 24 teams or something like that. We cut everyone's name on a piece of paper and we put them into like the woven bags you guys get your uniforms in. And we got to the end of the draft and we were short like 3 names. Come to find out, they were stuck in the corner of these bags. And I mean, this is when we randomly was drafted. Like you could have had 10 pitchers on the team. We didn't know. Those were the good old days. We've come a long way. I thank each and every one of you guys for sticking around this long because this is life changing for all of us. This is the most fun we've had. I mean, I call this my job. It's awesome. What better thing could you possibly be doing than hanging out with 912 people that are wired just like yourself? But thinking back on those early days, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Now we just have tons of technology. We have to make sure it doesn't die. I'm saying this, my phone's probably gonna die. All right, let's get going here. Music City 2 2026 Spiderz Music City 2 Mega Draft. Team 1, Sam Burton, Antonio Alafita, Alexandra Stevens, Aaron Thomas, Aaron Trujillo, Devin Welsh. Casey. I'm not wired like you, Casey. I'm wired like everybody, but not like Casey Melton. That's a special wire job there. Devin Welsh, Nicholas Sermon, Jason Reiser, Nathan Baker, Jonathan Arias, Amy Nagel, Elizabeth Gonzalez. Team 2, Ashton Pfeiffer, Jeff Chase, Briar Cummings, Alexis Ubiles, Brandon Williams, Tommy Paris, Joseph Davis, Harold Burns, Brian Ho, K.O. Vert, Rihanna Miles, Shannon Garcia. Team 3, Ryan Thomas, Eric Krellman, Heather Frick, Alyssa Ripple. Give me 1 second. Cameron Frazier, Rory Brennan, Antonio DeWeese, Carl Ellis, Anthony Beckham, Michael Witzel, Juliana Pigeon, and Amy Hume-Fry. Team 4, Brian LeBoy, Frank Kessler, Kristen King, Brianna Printup, Brandon Nigrin, Marvin London, Nathan Schultz, Drew Andrews, Brad Munden, David Painter, JD Barrio, Kayla Pierce. Team 5, Nick Grant, Elliot Carrion, Ashley Damazin, Amanda Thomason, Keegan Horn, Chris Harder, Quinton Garcia, Udis Calderon, Joshua McCullen, Justin Feltman, Jessica Ulrey, and Catherine Schlanger. Way more women in Music City 2. Most teams are going to have 4 ladies. A couple teams will have 3. When I say couple, probably 20 teams will have 3. But most teams will have 4. Wes Olivo, Richard Felty, Lindsay Corrier, Amber MacArthur, Joseph Meredith, Shaden Carter, Dustin Asher, Charles Bach, Martinez Jernigan, Jason Evans, Kristen Austin, Sydney Herod. Team 7, Seth Sanchez, Rob Magic Man Laramie, Lene Bootson, Randy Luggins, Chaz Bellman, Jordan Reiser, Rich Demoter, Ron Gall, Joseph Schroeder, Jason Northrup, Renee Bays, and Christy Skinner. Joe stopped in here this week, a little surprise visit. Whenever you guys come to town, swing by office. It's always cool. We never expected it. You guys can see us in our natural environment. Probably like I am right now, drinking a beer. All right, teammate Devin Pody, Annie Bisso, Carmika Sullivan, Leland Adams, Robert Cruz, Keegan Shranum, Ryan Salahar, Derek Miller, Justin Makowitz, Logan White, Crystal Gurney, and Nancy Thompson. Team 9, Timothy Kadiker, Larry Mabness, Paige Long, Samantha Mead, Michael Karp, Cole Carpy, Cole Schumacher, David Henderlight, Brian Feltman, Jonathan Rice, Casey Peary, Noel Tucker, and Michaela Price. Team 10, Bobby Becker, Lamar Smith, Lindsey Button, Brianna Payne, Sean Frolich, Brian Wilk, Jamie LaFontaine, Timothy Abbott, Sean Andrew Anderson, Robert Beckfar, Jennifer Chapman, and Jennifer Harris. That's the cool thing too, is a lot of you guys come play both events, just like Vegas. And we're always down for meeting people up during the week. We usually go on Monday, hang out on Broadway. We always say we're going for lunch, and then we just go until, well, you go until it's time for bed, which is probably like 4 p.m. Tuesday we're gonna try golfing. Wednesday we'll probably golf. And you know what? Wednesday's a meet and greet and it starts back over again. So it goes quick. So that Monday, Tuesdays, that's the fun times. All right, Team 11, Danny Morgan, Lance Box, Michelle Capel, Rebecca Silva, Jordan DeBasi, Jamail Mason, Derek Ho, Jeremy Noble, Michael Melnick, Dale Reed, Laura Merritt, Brooke Roberts. Team 12, Dylan Lovett, Tavares Maxwell, Emily Enright, Laura Sachs, Zachary Merrick, Kenneth Tollett. That's the second time I did that, man. Corey Mobley, Joshua Hicks, Ben Gilbert, Andrew Rice, Paige Myers, and Rihanna Schimmel. Team 13, Mike Fires, Michael Vargas, Marie Major, Monica Wood, Robert Lewis, Michael Looney, Marcellus Monroe, Stephen McCoy, Lazaro Mahias, James Harden, Virginia Stoddard, and Trisha Anderson. Team 14, Devin Bledsoe, Lucas Myers, Brittany Granger, Sarah Schaefer, Michael Salter, Eric Harmeyer, Brian Schreiber, Ryan Chin, Bill Schmidt, Dalton Hughes, Kelly Porter, and Rachel Newsom. Team 15, Jonathan Vance, Keith Maturin, Heather Dowell, Anna Hansen, Tristan Denton, Scott Ish, Donnie Wolf, Chris Strimshire, Richard Stewart, Mark Brasky, Ashley Kohlmeyer, and Megan Atero. Team 16, Dylan Schumacher, Michael Lang, Lauren Ehrman, Carrie Furman, Brenton Hunter, Jason Harding, Joe Gender, James Sharp, Dwayne Stevens, Kyle White, Kayla Nash, and Aaron Brown. Team 17, Xavier Rosado, Alan Criswell, Christina Rocker, Shania Norman, Andrew Machelik, Clay Bland, Jerry Font, Kanyo Cummings, Randall Atkinson, Derek Dudiak, Carolyn Putt, and Sherry Higgins. Team 18, Robert Clark, Robert Riviere, Stacy Green, Jordan Piper, Alton Bonds, John Darius Johnson, Kevin Roberts, Alex Sutton, Morris Lyles, Clayton Langford, Vanessa Shadowins, and Caitlin Langford. Team 19, Brian Tarnowski, Barrett Brewington, Caitlin Gardner, Bailey Vaughn, Trey O'Brien, Joel Reiners, Mike Wells, Jimmy Tarazan, Marcel Smith, Torian Sam, Christy Florentine, and Mary Holder. Team 20 will give away some prizes. Chase McAfee, Kurt Schumacher, Morgan Mattern, Alex Mann, Adrian Pendleton, Jason Crocker, Michael Dewey, Wes Bowley, Juan Jimenez, Desiree Franciscus, Amaris, Miller Gotzi, Krista Manhio. All right, those are your first 20 teams. And once again, the prizes, you have to be there day 2 to collect them, and you have to still be in the tournament. I mean, if you got hurt, you got knocked out of the tournament while playing in it, obviously we'll give them to you. But if you no-show to the tournament or backed out of the tournament and you didn't play in it, you were no longer eligible for prizes. First prize is going to be for a Miken Spiderz Freak. Once again, we swung these bats last Friday for the first time and super impressed. And we don't have hardly any swings on it. Maybe we have 50 swings on it. I mean, we took it out of the wrapper and just started playing hit tracks. It's good. I think AJ hit 100 plus on it already. AJ doesn't even play softball. He played college baseball. Yeah, it's got some pop. All right, first winner of the bat's going to be Becky Swalm. Becky Swalm. And speaking of Swalm, Caesar is the guy who recommended we do this mic and bat of this Mako. So Caesar, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the recommendation. All right. The winner of the custom Spiderz bump box is going to be Dave Santana. Dave Santana, custom Spiderz bump box. I can't wait for you guys to see these. I can't wait to see them. I haven't seen them yet. I think we narrowed down which model we're going to do. We don't want to get too big because you guys have to fly home with them. And we realize the bat bags, well, our bat bags are awesome. I'm biased or not, they're awesome bat bags. But if you already have a bat bag, it's hard to get 2 bat bags home. The bump boxes, you might be able to get them in your suitcase. You might be able to stuff them in a bat bag. You have a better shot at getting those home. So the bump boxes, you're going to start seeing in prize packages later, maybe as early as Music City. But in Vegas, you're probably going to see bump boxes. Hopefully you like music. All right, next prize is a bottle of Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels. Amazing, amazing whiskey. Don't think of the Jack the Black old number 7 recipe that you mix your Cokes with at the bar. This is way better. This is like fine bourbon. It's really good. If you don't like it, I'll take it. And you have to be 21. Otherwise, I'll take that too. Cody Hampton. Cody Hampton, congratulations, Cody. Hopefully you're 21. If you're not, I'm going to take the bottle myself. Extra team balls. Cody, if you're not 21, bring your dad, bring your mom, and we'll give you them. But here we go. Extra set of team balls. 4 men, 2 women, going to team 14. I feel like team 14 won last year as well. I'm sorry. Yeah, team 14 won balls and Music City won as well. Crazy. All right, let's get back to reading teams here. Yeah, if you're not 21, I think this becomes a Spiderz tax in general, and I take it. All right. Back to team 21. Courtney Coral, Thomas Lambert, Montavia Hunter, Sean McNally, Levi Hollinsworth, Brandon Emkin, Nathan Schneider, Kyle Gitzel, Dustin Proffer, Melissa Duffield, Kenda Goosh, and Michelle Turner. Team 22. Andrew Steinke, Keith Tremel, Casey Wynn, David Suarez, Dante Brando, Tristan Cummings, David Thompson, Daniel Arella, Josh Boyd, Mallory Burke, Mia Campbell, and Alana Ragunin. Team 23. Josh Oakley, Brian Dye, Janelle Wilson, William Jones, Anthony Navarrete, Michael Ortiz, Florida number 23. We have like 7 Michael Ortizes, guys. So when you're going through your Michael Ortizes, make sure when you're adding people to your group, ask that Michael Ortiz is either Michael Ortiz from Florida, that is number 23 that plays outfield. Be very specific. Santos Valdez, Austin Bennett, DJ Wenger, Lisa Lindstrom, Bonnie Perkins, Tanya Boutwell Statham. Team 24, Adrian Osborne, Eric Laporte, Kira Drake, Charles Stidham, Eric Flores, Steven Sanchez, Travis Gold, Jordan Singleton, Tracy Harris, Kaylee Mueller, Kalina Matos, and Brittany Harding. Team 25, Bubba Baker, Stephen Bloomfield, Audrey Motes, Ashley Olwian, Jordan Quattrucci, Raiden Osbury, Joe Grampus, Jason Holcomb, Ricky Shadowins, Jessica Reyes, Rob Abernathy, and Shane Batiste. Team 26, David Imbresia, Walt Demerune, Kelsey Brown, Sherry DeLeon, Carlos Aponte, Sean Barger, Frankie Reyes, Tyler Dow, Brenton Spriggs, Michelle Bunch, Jesus Artega, and Alex Schultz. Team 27, Hector Sigler, TJ Burchell, Kenitha Parrish, Jessica White, Jimmy Hernandez, Tyler Bias, Donald Pearson, Jared Bates, Matthew Finney, Emma Gaskin, Doug Steigal, and George Wilson. Team 28, Julio Medina, Stephen Lynch, Laura Thiel, Courtney Nickerum, Richard Nerone, Michael Dale, Thomas Craig, Mason Sanders, Kenneth Jorgensen, Amanda Go, Matthew Taylor, and Todd Peterson. Team 29, Dylan Campbell, Derek Schneider, Kimberly Hanger, Bailey Perry, Josh Smith, Jace Collins, Shane Nadeau, Cody Duffy, Andrew Jones, Madison Myers, Edward Herbst, and Peter Lang. Team 30, Braden Zirkle, Dylan Marshall, Jolyn Daysing, Carla Morbell, Anthony Martinez, Zach Dunaway, Cody Turner, Broderick Miller, James Massaro, Kayla Rizzi, Gabe Child, and DeMarcus Moore. Team 31, Tyson Beatty, Robert Cato, Kyla Sensei, Sarah O'Bannon, Logan Alexander, Robbie O'Connor, Tasha Kreger, Mark Gallinat, Aaron Farrell, Kristen Doss, Trey Gautreau, and Joe Compton. Team 32, Stony Woods, Adam Schumann, Misty Kern, Shay Harrington, Daniel Jaster, Bryce Hogue, Paul Damazin, Cody Schrank, Richard Gomez, Casey Melton, Bobby Pruitt, and Melanie Zeller. Team 33, Scotty Flieger, Derek Eaglin, Madeline Sturgis, Rebecca Munden, Tyler Poe, Chandler Sirazuski, Jacob Gallinet, Ryan Labone, Kevin Berner, Jill Kerr, John Michael Copinger, and Haley Dewey. Team 34, Hunter Spivey, Philip Cummings, Skylar Schweitzer, Julie Compton, Tyler Smith, Hector Castro, Todd DeLeon, Will Clark, Derek Pesterfield, Amy Bird, Kyle Christopher, and Crystal McLaughlin. Team 35, John Rosa, Nick Hammonds, Amy Fitzgerald, Mackenzie Moody, Paul Rolfus, Joe Smith, Justin Johnson, Caleb Love, Thomas Darametti, Tiffany Werner, Torres Thomas, and Andrea Marquez. Team 36, Dalton Stafford, Quinlan Ogle, Melanie Hall, Tanner Fleming, Jordan Whaley, Nick Livesay, Jerry McNepsey, Jared Adams, Keller Hyde, Christine Andriozzi, Bethany Gitzel, and Georgia Leach. Team 37, Cameron James, Seth Benison, Emily Smith, Joshua Kempfer, Brandon Poziak, Will Brayman, Coriante Turner, Josh Sanders, Ronald Banks, Cora Hudgens, Sienna Stratton, Sarah Gibbons. Team 38, Edward Venezia, Patrick Sexton, Savannah Freeman, Michael Montenegro, Justin McLemore, James Allen, Ryan Krieger, Johnny Jarvis, Brennan Marshall, Jasmine Negron, Becky Swalm, and Alexis Walser. Just a reminder, guys, Jimmy Allen's going to play a couple songs for us at John Daly's for the meet and greet. If you missed it for the first round, the meet and greet will be Wednesday night from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. It's going to be at John Daly's on Broadway, which is at the end of Broadway, not down by like Kid Rocks and all that kind of stuff. You have to. It's a car ride from that spot, but awesome spot. Can't guarantee John Daly's going to be there. You never know where he's going to pop in, but we know Jimmy Allen's going to be there. Team 39. For our sakes, we probably don't want Daly to be there because we won't show up to the games the next day. That guy likes to party. All right, sorry about that. Team 39. Brendan Hammock, James Ellis, Katina Bramlett, Anthony Cheng, Daniel Starks, Brandon Memmer, Jonathan Pruitt, Tyler Femling, Matt Arp, Chelsea Sherman, Kylie Lively, and Jennifer Harrell. When we went to, I know you guys probably don't want to hear my stories, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Last year in Nashville, we went golfing and then went to Daly's at like 9 p.m., maybe 8, 9 p.m. And Daly happened to pop in, and we sat there and we drank with John Daly until 4 in the morning at his bar. And the only reason we left was because TikTok had to catch a flight. Otherwise, we probably would have been dead. To be honest, that was a crazy 7 hours of hanging out with John Daly. Story after story after story. It was an amazing time. All right, where we at? Team 39, Brendan Hammock, James Ellis, Katina Bramlett, Anthony Cheng, Daniel Starks, Brandon Memmer, Jonathan Pruitt, Tyler Femling, Matt Arp, Chelsea Sherman, Kylie Lively, and Jennifer Harrell. Team 40, then we'll give some stuff away. Colin McMahon, Richard Miller, Sierra Hill, Scoro Gonzalez, Phil Locke, Adam McCann, Matthew Lansky, James Milstead, Javier Gonzalez, Drew Brodkin, Jenna Shrimpshire, and Melissa Snyder. And then also, so you guys know, we will be using YouTube a lot more moving forward. Facebook's still going to be our main communication channel, but for all our lives, we'll be using YouTube as much as possible. Facebook takes those videos down like every 30 days. So years past, you could go live on Facebook, and that video would stay there forever. Now they take it down after 30 days. So our championship games, a lot of times the coaches at the end of the year want to review championship games or any lives for that matter to see who played, how they played. So when they're drafting their teams for the national championship, they have a little bit of homework to go and to review. Here on YouTube, we'll be able to do that. Furthermore, if you have friends, family, relatives, whomever who want to watch you, since our Facebook group is private, they can't just log in and jump on. We have to approve them. And it's a process, and they might miss a championship game. Whereas on YouTube, all they got to do is flip it on if it's live and go. So, and if you haven't, please follow us. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bells, whatever all the YouTubers say. But if you could do all that stuff, that would be great because that helps the channel attract more people. So that would be cool. All right, giveaways. It's usually how you bribe people to do the smash the like bell, follow us, whatever the YouTubers say. I need my kids here. All right. Here we go. Balls going to team 63. Team 63. And a Mikan Spiderz Freak 2-piece bat going to Sergio Garcia. Sergio, congratulations, my friend. You are going to love that bat. Redeemable on day 2. Furthermore, if you don't pick it up by the end of the tournament, and I'm being dead honest here, if you don't pick it up by the end of the tournament, it goes back in the general population. We're not going to keep our hands on it. Not trying to be a jerk, but if you didn't come there for 4 days to pick it up, I'm going to forget about it. So once we pack up for the weekend, it goes back in the prize pool and it's gone. So make sure you do come grab it if you want it. All right. Now the custom bump box. Custom Spiderz bump box. Going to Justin Coleman. And the Spiderz single select Jack Daniels bottle going to Nathan Pickering. Dude, all these prizes are awesome. I'm not even lying. Who couldn't use a bump box? If you're working out in the backyard, or you need a 5th bump box in the dugout, whatever you guys are doing, or you're taking it on a camping trip or out to the lake, bump boxes are always huge. BP, whatever. Obviously the whiskey been praising that and that bat. Insane. Absolutely insane. All right, let's get back to the teams. Team 60. No. Team 41, I wish. Damn. All right. Team 41. Brendan Merrill, Rashad Stevens, Elise Hamilton, Ruth Maricola, Tyler Apala, Matt Patricus, Michael Corbin, Mackenzie Bunn, Alex Triunfo, Kelly Cepeda, Shannon Gall, and Hannah Martin. Team 42, Chris Brandt, Luke O'Brien, Elaine Turner, Susan Principal, Gilberto Rodriguez Jr., Logan Arms, George Hanger, John Thomas, Josh Benner, Gage Lemon McCoy, Samantha DuBois, and Tanisha Moyer. Team 43, Chris Beatty, Mark Mahold, Molly Robinson, Lee Parsons, Zach Lamb. Lee, did you have a baby yet? Lee Parsons is about ready to have a baby. Right about now. I think she was in Virginia Beach. We gotta figure this out, guys. Sorry. Zach Lamb, Andrew Gray, Derek Pullum, Derek Pegram, Sean Aguilar, Joshua Klein, Vina Jones Wright, and Hannah Hasnar. Team 44, Michael Smith, Mo Qureshi, Jenna Nutter, Christine Ahrens, Zachary Mays, Chris Siclianos, Colin Rosebolt, Steve Florian, Corbin Eckenberger, Matt Spickard, Kathy Gender, and MJ Simpson. Team 45, Jamari Myers, Jason Jeffrey, Danielle Salas, Kelsey Mest, Chris Roberts, number 3 from Panama City Beach, Florida, outfielder. There's a few Chris Roberts. OJ Williams, Michael Ledesma, Christopher Wedgeworth, Tristan Lewis, Stephen Pianis, Madison Faust, and Christina Stewart. Team 46, Joshua Wilson, Megan Bennison, Haley Cooner, Andrew Newswanger, Adine Harrington, Andre Herrera, Thomas Major, David Simono, Trevor Buchanan, Tyler Kupinger, Shelley Wood, and Chantel Herron. Team 47, Eric Hand, Janie Turney, Ashley Thompson, Jordan Smith, Dylan Richardson, Derek Hardy, Jonathan Allen, Will Moe, Travis Williams, Jay Gendel, Brinley Stone, and Abby Almond. Team 48, Ronrico Campbell, Brandy Rifle, Jacqueline Furch, Scotty Salou, Michael Gisling, Chris Stigel, Drew Mancini, Joseph Hoff, Marcus Brown, Rodney Umberger, Amanda Ashley, and Oriel Mosley. Ariel. Team 47, Jeremiah Pigeon, Rachel Stump, Ashley Alexander, Donald Stipp, Dylan Stigel, Mike Hill, Cody Winford, Carlos Sanchez, Cedric Allen, Dustin Kreider, Stacy Jackson, Tiffany Solomon. Team 50, Mason Becker, Joanne Drew, Chloe Slusher, Marcus Underwood, Sebastian Spedvesia, Arturo Gonzalez, David O'Brien, William Swatford, Howard Westfield, David Liu, Braylon Eads, and Amber Martin. Team 51, Cole Bond, Tammy McDougall, Abigail Camis, Brian Monroe, David Heath, Galvis Blandino, Joshua Merklinger, Dean Main, Justin Coleman, Gustavo Gutierrez, Jill Beckwith, and Allie Albright. Team 52, Brandon Ledesma, Tiffany Weaver, Martinique Aguero, Nathan Pickering, Troy Thomas, Seth Maurice, Rich Marshall, Robert Carrizales, Damon Lashley, Jacob Chernesky, Stacy Gonzalez. Did I say Stacy Gonzalez? No. And Stacy Schumacher. Team 53, Jason Holcomb, Ashley Lombardo, Molly Faulkner, Keith Gordon, Randall Booth, Cody Shans, Michael Hogu, Joshua Shepard, Hassing Lowe, Brendan Cook, Shelly Kitts, and Allison Brock. Team 54, Mason Lane, Tamara Brechtelbauer, Kristen Ippolito, Justin Miller, Sean Melton, Robert Bryant, John Pruitt, Ernesto Guzman, Chris Mwale, Hunter Hicks, Alade Herrera, and Kelly Hawkins. Team 55, Ariad Garcia, Rachel Adaza, Alex Caruso, James Richard, Michael Perry, Jonathan Griffin, Tyler Dodson, Vincent Sembrano Melnick, John Hotchkiss, Chris Jenkins, Misty Pearson, and Meredith Prince-Up Higgins. Team 56, Justin Blinsky, Christy Heisner Cardona, Marsha Dunn, Dominic Hartman, Austin Dimmitt, Joe Perez, Jamarius Bustle, Vernon Allen, Damian Cotto, Aiden George, Whitney Vance, and Allie Beglin. 57, Shane Riley, Jay Benison, Julie Smith, Jezebel Perez, Cody Carew, Willie Clark Jr., Dave Santana, Mike Henderson, Patrick Millett, James Jordan, Tim Raymond, and Catherine Brunell Harden. Team 58, Matthew Ortiz, Alfredo Acevedo, Dorinda Turner, Cassidy Kimmel, Dan Terza, Kobe Hoover, Christopher Martinez, Casey Melcher, Daniel Polk, Corey Widner, Ryan Conrad, and Samantha Anderson. Team 59, Christopher Lovett, Joshua Austin, Melanie Sheffield, Christina Saba, Robert Webb, Austin Sturdy, Ernest Spikes, Joshua Maglanis, Jason Little, Jeffrey Collin, Raymond Lariano, and Shelby Smith. Team 60 will give away some stuff. Austin Murphy, Bo Wilcox, Haley Harris, Katie Preble, Michael Graves, Bryce Glasgow, David Guerrero, Noah Martinez, Sergio Garcia, Wayne Plant, David Sweeney, and Angelina Ray. We're cruising on, guys. My eyes are like super googly. Like one of those stuffed animals. All right. Winner of a Spiderz Mikan Freak Bat is going to be Robbie O'Connor. Robbie, congrats, my friend. Redeemable on day 2 of Music City 2 Mega Draft. If you are in Music City 2 and you're also in Music City 1 and you won a prize in the other draft, you cannot collect it early. You have to get it during the draft that you wanted at because they will all be labeled. Not trying to make it complicated. I just want to make it as easy and organized as possible for us. Winner of the custom Spiderz Bump Box is going to Aaron Farrell. Aaron Farrell. Congratulations. And the winner of a Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels bottle must be 21 to redeem. If you're not, we'll figure it out. You won't get it, but we'll figure it out. Barrett Brewington. And the extra set of balls, 4 men's balls, 2 women's balls, will go to team 3. All right, let's finish this up. We have 16 more teams to go. We'll give away some more prizes, answer some questions, and we'll call it a night. And hit the road at Virginia Beach. All right, Team 61, Mark Brewster, Tim Sutton, Allison Garrett, Casey Rupi, Jesse Ronzaville. Jesse Ronzaville, where we at? Yeah. Jonathan Quiros, William Bud Mann, Wayne Cummings, Jacob Walker, Fred Garrett, John McDonald, Tracy Ratliff. Team 62. Gregory Pig, Nathan Tarbox, Brendan Neely, Brittany Gaulis, Julio Medina, Kevin Kukler, Kevin Crocker, Anthony Ova, Mario Blakely, Chris Parker, Sydney Idlemung, and Libby Sugg. Team 63, James Schoenleber, Jason Grasshopper, Shelby Schumann, Melinda Owens, Jeremiah Barrett, Lorenzo Holloway, Rodolfo Guerra. Lorenzo had a good run in PCB. Zarek Ross, William Seibert, Chris Turner, Aaron Diaz, and Chelsea Malcolm. I kept calling Lorenzo Joe during the championship game, and I felt terrible. Team 64, Isaac Lorkey, Bradley Wilson, Ashley Nolan, Nicole Cyphers, Cody Hampton, Drew Gorman, Brandon Hooks, James Lane, Eric Moran, Eduardo Rivera, Matt Feldkamp, and Nicole Porras. Team 65, Tanner Boyd, Matthew Nave, Rachel Pope, Jacqueline Irvin, Wynn Westbrook, Chris Koski, Ryan Dodson, Alex Bath, Jared Cifuentes, Luis Villa, Greg Holt, and Sylvia Chiang. Team 66, Ryan Stanek, Rogelio Salazar, Bray White, Jeannie Perez, Matthew Carr, George Putt, Scott Northcutt, Ryan Hill, Prabhat Narula, Joseph Irvin, Lisa McDonald, and Jason Thomason. You get on Rogelio's team, you always got a shot. Team 67, Keith Schrock, Justin Collins, Jamie Dye, Lene Hill, Juan Morabel, Michael Mattis, Brandon Blaylock, Tyler Unger, Robert Velez, Cameron Carney, Carolyn Gannon, and Ryan Martinez. Team 68, Jesus Rodriguez, Chris Guyton, Jenna Heckthorn, Miriam Spence, Alec Caruso, Richard Grasshopper, Justin Montgomery, Tim Vineyard, Robert Dunning, David Yesbick, Lauren Denham, and Taylor Myers. Not too shabby, boys. Team 69, Michael Neese, Chad Warden, Jessica Mann, Bailey Bork, Richard Terrell, Danielle Daniel Adams, David Allwine, Nate Markley, Timothy Wright, Brett Nesbitt, Alyssa Perion, Tyler Gregory. Team 70, Lana Jones, Lonnie Hawkins, Peyton Dean, Joshua Owens, Alan Contreras, Josh Machado, Emmanuel Pina, Colin Jakovich, Isaac Anderson, Clayton Artis, Victoria Hurst, Crystal Corley. Team 71, Anna Taylor, Charles Null, Sydney Watson, Alex Stoddard, Diedrich Oliver, Trevor Holmquist, Jason Rhodes, Jason Jarrell, Joe Lucero, Brian Pujic, Drew Rosk, and Caitlin Martin. Team 72, Jocelyn Smith, Thomas Cox, Ashley Dawson, TJ Haar, Jonathan Ward, Stephen Hedgedorn, Joe Pearson, James Fat Mac and Hall, Chris Purser, Samuel Sarah, Jessica Scott, and Nicole Castor. Team 73, Kylie Taylor, William Terrell, Amanda Taylor, Struhe Robinson, Angelo Davenport, Sean Parsons, Ronald Hall, Simon Bertholf, David Towner, Nicholas Wheatley, Kylie Lastavio, Kim Cormier. Team 74, Courtney Hartman, Rico Yebra, Anne-Marie Fitzpatrick, Blaine Coleman, Tim Greenwood, Trevor Bushy, Mark Gordolius, Derek Adams, Andrew Mulcock, Daryl Henderson, Heidi Shupla, Shelly Clark. Team 75, Montana Davidson, William White, Krista Main, Ryan Scott, John Daughtry, Kyle Schmidt, Travis Larson, Anthony Gonzalez, Michael Hess, Andrew Stevens, Sarah Combs, and Catherine Grasshopper. Team 76, Kelly Sorrento, Nolan Stout, Dawn Sadakovic, Travis Alzheimer, Jonathan Williams, Alex Lucero, Joshua Loken, Dustin Cooper, Clay Pollen, Josh Rollins, Teresa Nutt, Joanne Imwale. Those are your 76 teams from Music City 2 2026, Nashville, Tennessee, August 6th and the 9th. Let's give away a few more things. I'm just thinking about this. Anybody going to Virginia Beach this weekend? We have food trucks both days, 2 different food trucks on both days. They have a concession stand. There's no gate fee. Someone had messaged me about the gate fee, put it on Facebook, and I read it wrong. Out of 6 years of doing this, 8 years of doing this, I finally read a post wrong or didn't read it fully. So I can kind of side with you guys, and I know how it feels now. I didn't read it thoroughly, so my bad. But there is no gate fee. Let's see here. Let's get to the giveaways. Where are we? There we go. All right. Team getting the balls is going to go to. Where's my cursor? Like for real. There it is. All right. You guys can't see that. My bad. Balls are going to team 73. Bat. Who's getting the bat? Mikan Spiderz Freak 2-piece. 13-inch barrel, I think it has on it. 12.75 at the very least. Going to Gage Lemon McCoy. All right. Bump box, a custom Spiderz bump box. I think these are going to be pretty popular. Donald Pearson. Donald Pearson, congrats. You got yourself a custom bump box. And a bottle of Spiderz Single Barrel Select Jack Daniels. It's going to go to And you guys saw the prizes. We're giving away a bunch of the bottles as prize packages. Going to Richard Gomez. We will also be giving them away in the home run derby finals. I don't know how many bottles we're giving away. I have to look at the both tournaments. I gotta see how many bottles were actually how many the barrel yielded. I think we had like 296 or 300 bottles last time out of one barrel. Um, those vary. Those numbers could vary, so we'll figure out how many we have to give away. Other than that, ask me some questions. I'll see what pops up. I think I see some of the questions. I don't know if I see all of them, but if I can see a couple, I'll rip through a few. Otherwise, I will knock this down, put the results up, and I will post a link to the Facebook page regarding all these. If we want to back, can we choose weights? Yeah, if we have them in stock, for sure. Sometimes when we have bats that we give away, a lot of times it's whatever's left over. But Music City, we should have a bunch of Micans left. So if we have the different weights, for sure, you can grab which weight you want. We only made them in 25, 26, and 27. And it is more, it's a half ounce end load. So it feels nice. It's not super heavy, but it's not super balanced. Any other questions out there? Virginia Beach, meet and greet Friday at the Shack, right? The Shack? Yeah, it's the Shack. So it's like a block off the water. um, Everybody from the local area said make sure you're taking your Ubers. Cops don't mess around down there, nor should they. So just don't drink and drive. Be smart. You don't want to go on vacation, have a good time, and ruin it by making a dumb decision. So, and God forbid you want to hurt anybody. So be responsible. Grab an Uber. Games start super early, 8 a.m. Weather looks like it's going to be great. 60 high 60s, low 70s. So perfect ball playing weather. You're not too hot, not too cold, and we'll bring plenty of hoodies and stuff to keep you warm if you get cold at night. Denver once again, Mile High Mega Draft opens up on June 12th. So as soon as we get back from Virginia Beach, we'll have a week to settle in, and then we're right back at it in Denver. Chicago, 4th of July weekend. It is full, obviously. We have a few people who are working on the prepaid wait list, and then we'll be jumping into the regular wait list. Music City, we have a pretty deep prepaid wait list at the moment. So if you didn't make it in, get on that wait list. When can you sign up for the home run derby? Good question. We will be doing that usually about 2 to 3 weeks out. So 2 to 3 weeks out from this puts us at what? Basically, right after Chicago. Right after Chicago, we'll post it, and because everybody will be hyped up from Chicago, we'll post the home run derby. I'll be posting the home run derby for Chicago next week when we get back. So yeah, so about usually right after the event preceding that is when we post the home run derby. That one sucks too, and that it sucks for me. We lose a ton of balls in. We pretty much lose all our balls for the season in Nashville. So anything Arizona, everyone steals them. Vegas, everyone steals them. We get most of them back from. No, Texas is the one that everyone steals them at. I'm sorry. There's always a dude out there who's stealing them. We're gonna catch him one of these days. Um, we get most of them back from spring break because we use the field where we can see them, and we get most of them back from Chicago. But Nashville, those woods, we just deposit balls in those woods. It's at night. We can't get them back right away. We come back in the morning, and somebody already beat us to it. So I just gave you guys a hint. So if you want home run derby balls, get there in the morning because there's probably a crap ton out there. Probably shouldn't have said any of that. Damn it. What else you guys got? There's nothing else. I'm gonna wrap this thing up and post the links. And if you guys don't see your name, once again, search different variations of it. And if you still don't see it and you know you weren't on the prepaid wait list, double check, double check Yeah, the rosters will be posted after this live. But double check your receipt that you did not buy a prepaid waitlist spot. If you bought a prepaid waitlist spot, you might not be in the draft yet. You will be. Anything else I want to show you guys? That's it, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. For those of you guys in Virginia Beach, we'll see you in a few days. Otherwise, we'll see you guys in Chicago. Otherwise, we'll see you in Nashville. All right. Good night, guys. I don't know how to shut it off. It's YouTube. The roster's not live for Music City. No, Music City 2 is not live yet because I need to do it here. I gotta figure out how to shut off this YouTube live. I kid you not. I don't know how to turn it off. This is epic.